a.m., we got to peak at 10 p.m., 4-5 m 1h hike, at most. Never speak of it again. Never go within a mile of peak again. Washington is fucked, but God do I love this state. Several years ago. In high school. Employed with friend at food service job. We carpool/take turns driving each other. Stayed literally hours after due to theft by another employee. Driving down Route 50 to get us to our neighborhood fast. All lanes closed due to night construction, we get deterred. Driving down a road I've never seen before. Very tall trees, it was fall so they had no leaves. Street lights are set up in a weird way, they're behind the trees. Looks like glowing white skeletons of trees along this road. Friend points out that the houses we're passing are all empty. I hadn't noticed, was driving. Surely they can't all be empty. Keep going, looking at houses, can see lights on but the first floors all look empty from the road. We drive along this road what feels like ages. Finally we get to a main road. As I turn onto it, immediately hit by sirens and lights. Cop pulls me over, asks me what business I have driving through that neighborhood. Tell him I was lost. He asks me a bunch of questions. Finally tells us to fuck off. We were 3 towns over from where we wanted to be. Didn't think to write down any road signs. To be honest, don't remember seeing any. Can't find this area on a map of the area using both locations as point of reference. Spend the next year telling everyone about the Twilight Zone. Another, Mount Rainier is weird all the time, so this sort of story isn't uncommon. Be 17 now, got my own car and everything. Me and friends decide to go up to the mountain for some camping. It's the middle of summer so it's not snowy until you hit Muir. Driving through this old, dead forest. 4 miles there's these skeletal, pure white trees with no bushes/plants of any kind growing near/on/under them. Friends are like LOL creepy, let's stay here. Walk for a bit, find clearing about a mile from the road. We hid my car down this embankment next to the road so no one would find it. We set up camp, everything normal, but it feels like there's someone watching us. Just in case, set up a perimeter alarm, some cans on strings tied to trees. Start fire in freshly dug pit, drinking, making brats, good OL time. Start to get tired, we all head into our biggest tent. Wake up at like 3 to the sound of the cans jingling. Friend must be taking a piss. Look around tent. We are all here. JPG. Whatever, probably a deer. Go back to sleep. Wake up in the morning. Our trash bag is torn open, we had hung it in a tree, 'cause bears and shit, it looks like something had dug through our fire pit. Whatever, let's just hang, just a coon or something. Go and check on car. Looks like something had pulled the trunk open, completely broken off of its hinges. Our cooler is torn up and the food and beer is gone. Goddamn bears, my dad is going to be pissed. Whatevs, we still have some camp snacks that will last us at least another day, we will just tough it out. Decide to do some hiking. The deeper into the woods we go, the more it feels like we are being watched. After about maybe an hour we stumble on a dead elk. Huge buck elk, probably 600 pounds. Biggest one I've seen at least. Looks like it got its throat torn out, its belly is torn open and it looks like something was rooting through its guts. Probably a cougar or something, no big deal. We start making our way to camp for some hanging out/story swapping. We set up fire, drink, and smoke, eat nuts and such. Starts getting dark. It's summer so this is at like 10 p.m., Washington is cool like that. We head to bed pretty early. Worn out and tired. Wake up to cans again. This can't be good. PNG. Count, we are all there. Poke my head up to the window real slow like, look out. This human looking thing sitting in front of fire. Looks like it's warming its hands on the coals. Not good, not good, not good. Watch it for a while, it roots through our bags and eats our leftover snacks. It leaves after maybe 40 to 50 minutes. Go back to sleep for a while longer. Suddenly hear these awful screams, everyone jumps up freaking out. Shouting, more screaming, and awful thumping noises coming from further in woods. We grab our assorted rifles/shotguns, cuz bears, doe, and start running towards the screaming. Suddenly cuts out. After maybe 20 minutes we find another campsite. The tents are torn up, dirt look like they've been smashed against tree. Blood. Blood everywhere. Figured crouched over something making an awful sucking/chewing noise. Thing turns around. Fucking human arm in its mouth. We book it, taking a chance to shoot behind us every now and then. This thing is fucking fast. Adrenaline though, good shit. Get to car and floor it while friend is shooting behind us, trying to slow the thing down. Said it dropped on all fours and picked up speed fast, probably going 25. Just cannot get going fast and there's a terrible grinding noise from my car, bouncing everywhere. Finally about 20 minutes later my friend said it stopped following us. Unclench asshole.gif. Don't stop until we get off the service roads and closer to civilization, run down truck stop. Get out. Front tire is slashed. We had been driving on my hubcap. Call a tow and a ride, get the fuck out of Dodge. Haven't been up to Rainier since. Be my former boss. Be driving down lonely swampy Florida back road headed home. 2-lane road, not much shoulder, swamp and gators off both sides. Suddenly a car speeds up behind him, swerves into the oncoming lane and then passes in front of him. 2 more come up and get on his side so he's forced to narrowly straddle the dividing line. These fuckers are crazy, they're forcing 3 cars to fit on a 2-lane road. 1 more comes up right behind him, he can't slam on his brakes. They've got him fucking boxed in the middle of nowhere. Area notorious for cartel activity and gangsta shit. They all start to slow down. Oh fuck, they're going to make him stop and then get out and murder the shit out of him. All of a sudden they take off. It was a group of street racers. Might as well. I drive around a lot for work and to visit friends and family a lot. I like traveling so it's no big deal. But man, have I seen some shit. It's now my rule of thumb to not stop for any reason whatsoever while driving through the boondocks. It had prompted me to upgrade my gas tank and keep a spare gallon in my trunk. I'll start with a minor story and if anyone's interested I'll keep going. Driving from Atlanta to Tampa. Taking a detour to check on just in case of squatters or the like. Got caught in traffic so I didn't make there till night. Driving down a long dark road. Dotted with clusters of rich private Puritan communities every couple of miles. Like 1 street light per mile at this point. Cruising, vibing, enjoying the not scenery. See something in the distance under a street light. Get closer and slow down. Figure turns into 2 children just standing there under the light. Boy looks like 12 or something with a black hoodie on. Holding hands of little girl with a dark pink jacket on. Both with hoods just standing there. Head down so I can't see their faces. Make no moves to signal for help. At least 10 miles since last Puritan community. get hit with a primal fear. Well, I'm not white, so I peel off. Look in the rear view. They've shifted their heads at my car. Nope, nope, nope. Keep driving. See a disheveled looking Hispanic chick in jogging clothes speed walking away from where I just came from. Consciousness got me. Decided to see if she needed a ride. I think we saw the mutual fear in each other's eyes. Give her a ride to nearby home. Finally get her to tell me that she was jogging back when she felt like someone was watching her. Turns around and she sees those two kids just standing looking at her. Nope, I couldn't sleep when I got to the property either. Stayed in the car, they ain't getting this city slicker. Never thought I'd see a thread like this. Be 22. Be a big Inwood/hunting fag. Hunted over spring break with a friend and decided to stay at his house for a bit for some beer. 04 Ford Ranger, it's a truck. Sorta relevant. Be driving home late one night from friends. Like nearing 1 a.m. Taking back road trail surrounded by woods. Feeling confident cause the off-road tires. Like 4 miles and both back tires blow out. Fucking loudest thing considering my windows were down. Sigh and get out. Both back tires completely fucking shredded. Multiple holes/gashes and hubcaps even bent a little. Check phone. 2 bars, weird considering how deep I am in the woods. Call tow truck, then call parents to tell them the situation. The house I bought was 2 blocks away from them. Not really relevant. Truck will be in a half hour or so. Getting nervous considering the time and location. Turn headlights on. Look to where lights shining. Really hard to see, but about 200 yards or so away are a group of people. Like 10 of them. Slowly making their way towards me. Go pale for a second but realize they may be coming to help. Decide to grab binoculars out of hunting pack. Look at people. That was a mistake. They all fucking stopped immediately when I was looking through my binocs. Pulled them away, and sure enough they started walking again. Binocs up, they stopped and stared. Binocs gone, they walked more. When they get to about 100 yards away, they stopped regardless of binocs. Go ahead and look through binocs again to see what they're up to. Stare at them for a few seconds before I realize something. They all looked the same. Not like in height or weight, but all exactly identical faces. Wearing robes. Now see, this is a big no for me, considering of all the Satanist cults and whatnot being reported all the time in these parts. Call tow truck guy again to see how long before he'll be there. He tells me there's a jam on highway, who gives a shit. Possibly another 45 minutes. Fuck me. Get off phone. People still just standing there. Really nervous now. Look around. I almost had a heart attack when I noticed this. In the trees surrounding me, are many more of these people. All just standing there and watching me. They're not moving or anything, like they're mannequins, but it's pretty